C7500. That's got some power to it, and it's a lot bigger than just a pickup truck. What do we have on the discount market? Anything good? Nothing we could do anything with right now. Okay. Well, that answers that. Um, so the store manager here did mention a chunk of ground out to the east that's just empty ground. That's a little out of our price range at the moment, but that might be something to consider as a home base. 41,500. So there's a couple other properties in the area, but again, they're going to be a bit out of our numbers game at the moment. Um, like I said, this area you can't buy. There's a farmhouse up here, but that ground doesn't include it. It's right at the edge of the map, so you can't really get it. Even though you can go all the way out to the edge there, you can't drive that far out. County doesn't allow it. So we've got a bit of work yet to go before we can do anything like that. Let's see about some more work. And I don't want to do Deadwoods because we don't have a way to haul the lumber and make money on it as yet. He's only paying $200 for us to use his equipment. Most of it's taken up in the lease costs. So we're going to have to consider on doing harvest contracts. There's a rock removal contract there. That's up north. He's only taken 500 out of us for that one. Oh, you know what else we could consider looking at? It'd be the lease on a small tractor. Something I have my eye on. See, this one's 35,000. What would our lease cost be on a base model? $1,700. That's in our price range as is. Would need a couple of things on it. Since we don't have anything to move around, we don't need the front loader right now. Give it some extra weight on the front. The weather's been nice, so we can leave with the open cab. But, it's a two-wheel drive tractor there. Now, if I were to kit one out... Come on, where is it? There we are. Now we're looking at the four-wheel drive there. I would go with the wide tires. That's me, though. It's a good, solid tractor. Maybe not the cheapest thing on the market for its size class and capabilities. powerful enough to do some good. 100 horse, 102 horse is okay. There's a second engine option where they can give it some extra power. I don't know, they throw a turbo or something on it. Supercharger or something. Brings us up to 130 horses. Which, for this size tractor, is actually quite a bit. So far as I've seen. Purchase price way out of our range. About 50,000 too much. So, that's one to look at. We got this one as an option. Take off that, bring the price down. That starts at 103 horse for 25 thou. Still out of our range to buy, of course. The more powerful engine does give us 135 horse, so very similar in power to the other one. This one's got a brand of tires that I trust. And does come in two-wheel and four-wheel drive. The difference in the two-wheel drive is these skinny little tires on the front versus the big mediums. Or a little bit smaller mediums. Those are still four-wheel drive. Or all-wheel drive, if you will. And does come with a bit of a front weight available. Out of curiosity, completely kitted out in my usual way. Let's see something. I like the green back there as opposed to the black. It just doesn't look nice. Go to the color fenders. It flows. Okay, well, fully kitted out if we were to lease such a machine, $1,600. Something to consider. What was the other one fully kitted out? About 2,700. About right. And then they charge you per day or work day, and they charge you per hour. Ouch. So we'll have to think on that. But that would give us the ability to take care of that little chunk of ground if we were to pick that up. Okay, well, enough of that. We're going to have to deal with some more contract work first before we can even look at that too much. Because the tractor's just the tractor. We'd need tools to go with it too, and a place to put them. Like I said, the spray contracts pay pretty good, but we'd have to buy our own chemicals. And I don't have much to work with for that. What's that guy take to fill? Because he's running this guy. It holds 5,200. Of, oh, what was the contract for? Herbicide? Herbicide. Let's see. What do we get here? Herbicide. $2,400 gets you 2,000 liters. It hold 50. So we'd have to have 2 of those tanks to fill it. That's $4,800 right there out of our pocket. But then we'd have the material in our hands too. So the store manager did say we could keep some chemicals next to the store here if we needed to. Well, you know what? We're going to take that contract. We'll take 2 of these. We can't return them. They're ours. There's 2 contracts to be had. Which one's got the better working with? I think that's the John Deere. Takes 519 to lease either way. About double the acreage. If we run out of spray, we're stuck. Well, we're gonna take the more powerful looking tractor. Borrow that. Come down here and accept that contract. So we're getting full price on it. And then we only have to borrow 1 of his tools. And we'll get the full amount on that one. I think we're going to start with that contract too. Did spot another hoeing contract here for Mr. David again. So now we have an idea where else he has ground. And we're going to borrow his tractor as well. So we have 3 contracts running. I would take a look at our PDA. Where are we working? Okay, we got 1 in the upper left. That's that little guy there. That's the other spray contract there. And then where's the 3rd contract? Oh, 75. Oh, there it is down there. So, all over the place. It's not like we're going to go from one job to another. And we've got $1,200 left. They're playing heavy on these Mercedes tractors today. That's starting to fill up. We're going to get this guy set up. Ready to go as well.